Hello, my name is Nick Diego, the lead developer of Blox. In this brief tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add this author box to the default Genesis theme. And we're going to be using the editor content type. Okay, let's get started. You can see that I'm on the Genesis default theme, and I have a sample post here that was written by me. So again, we want to add an author box in between the post content and the comment section. And we want this to show up on every post that was written by me. So in order to do this, we're going to head on over to our dashboard, and we're going to add a global block. Now keep in mind that there are many other ways to add author boxes to your website. Also many themes include their own author boxes. But for this, we're just going to show you how to do it with Blox. So just another way. So we're going to add a new global block, and let's give it a name. Now you could choose raw content. You could definitely do that and code everything you wanted to appear. But for this, we're going to use editor content, partly because I haven't done a tutorial with editor content yet. But this allows you to easily create the author box without using really any code other than some CSS for some final styling tweaks. So we're going to click editor content. Now let's add a title. So about. And let's make that a heading. And now we're going to add some, let's do some dummy text. So and then how about some follow links? And we'll add some filler dummy links here, just to see what it looks like. Oops. Okay, actually, then let's add a picture, or my picture of me. Click that, and then we will align it left, and let's make that thumbnail sized. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Obviously, you could be more creative with your author box, but this should work for this example. The next, we want to choose the position of where we want to put it. So we're going to go into custom. Now, the one that we want to use is the Genesis before comments. And the reason for that is if we go back to our site, back to that page, we want to drop the author box in between the content and the comments. So placing it before the comments should work out pretty well. So we'll choose Genesis before comments. Don't need to worry about priority. Location is the next big thing we need to do. We want it to show up on all posts that are authored by me. So we're going to do selected posts by authors. Now you can see on this dummy site there's two authors, me and a test user. So we're just going to select Nick. Next, so that's good for our location. Now for visibility, we're going to keep that the same. No visibility tweaks are needed. Now for styling, we are going to mess with the styling a little bit, but let's just see what it looks like so far. So click publish. And there you go. We have the content that we added between our main content area and the comments. So now we want to style this a little bit to make it fit in better with our theme. So we want to outline it in white, and let's add a little bit of padding to the box. So we're going to come back to our style settings, and we are going to remember when you're using the style custom block CSS, you want to use the ID. Otherwise, you may end up adding styles to something you didn't intend to. So we're going to do background color, make that white, and let's add some padding. And let's see what that looks like. All right, that looks pretty good. Now, the one problem we can see here is that our new author box is touching our comment section. So to fix that, we're going to want to add some margin at the bottom to separate the two. So let's add some margin. I think 40 px will be good. Update. All right, that looks better. Now the last piece is that this distance is a little bit annoying. And this is actually created by the fact that this is a paragraph, so we can look at our inspector and see that. So this is a paragraph tag, and it has, our theme by default adds some bottom margin to paragraph tags. So to fix that, let's go back in here. We're going to use the paragraph, and then we're going to use the last child selector. This will apply whatever CSS that we add to the last paragraph tag. And you can see that this is the last paragraph tag within our author box. Let's go back in here. We'll do margin bottom 0. Update that. And there we go. We have our author box in between the content section and the comments. Now, again, you could be more creative with this and add more links, images, whatever you like. But this is a quick and easy example of how to add an author box. Now, quickly, if you, let's say you had a couple authors on your site, instead of going through that whole process again of setting position and location and styling and stuff like that, you can simply duplicate the block, change your content, and you'd be good to go. So that's a quick example of how to add an author box using the editor content option in Blox. Thanks for watching, and more tutorials for different content editions are available at bloxwp.com.